Hello, we are live for some more Matchday predictions. Matchday number 17, Arden Skybeck League 2. We really got a few people in here. We got Big Man and Bob Smith, really keen for me to get underway. So, welcome to the stream. No, well, Catch Card is doing a stream Australia versus India. Is that a cricket match going on there? Fair enough. So let's go over what happened last online with the results and see how the leaderboard shapes up and look forward to these next games. Yeah, you like the video? I like that one as well, fair enough, yep. And hopefully Bob Smith also likes the video. We've got 3 people on the stream, so welcome guys. So let's go for these matches. Scunthorpe, they were 2-0 winners against Nathan Heaver. Goal scorers being Loft and Beeston. 12-9 shots for Nathan Heaver and 4-3 on target for Scunthorpe there. Next match, we had Mansfield and Crawley Town. A 3-3 draw entertaining match on this one, with Swery, Lapsey and Cook getting a stoppage time equaliser for Mansfield. For Crawley, Walters scoring 2 goals and Dallison scoring the goals as well too. Mansfield dominating 22-5 on the shots, 10-4 on targets, and ultimately they did manage to get out of the match. Nice one, Bob Smith. Glad to hear it. So also, hopefully it sort of really promotes the stream and a few more people come along as well too. Next match, Tranmere Rovers, they continue to struggle. A 3-1 victory for Warsaw. Goal scorers being Atabalo, McDonald and Scar. For Tranmere, it was Feeney scoring their goal. 21-7 shots for Warsaw and 13-2 on target. Oldham Athletic, 2-1 winners on the road against Cambridge, with Mick Ali and Mick Calmont. Cambridge just getting a late consolation goal. Can you put your channel on the stream? Like you just, yeah, I suppose self-promotion and all that. So check out Bob Smith's channel at some stage if you're interested, people. Cheltenham, they were involved in 8-goal Fuller against Exeter City. Well, that wasn't the only one that had a lot of goals in it. So for Cheltenham, had Sir Combe scoring 2 goals. We had May, Williams, and Boyle getting on the act. For Exeter City, Collins, Jake, and Law scoring their goals. We had 8 different goal scorers as well too. 19-6 shots for Cheltenham and 8-4 on target. Newport County, 2-1 winners against Morecambe, with Harmons and Dolan scoring their goals there to continue to lead the way. Meanwhile for Morecambe, Gomes getting an equaliser, but then Hendry got sent off in 82nd minutes, and that allowed a way back for Newport County to win the match via the penalty spot. 13-9 shots and 5 on target each in favour of Newport County. Stevenage and Southend, 0-0 stalemates. 13-8 shots for Southend, 2-0 on targets, but they desperately need wins, and this was a really good opportunity against another fellow struggling sides, but unable to do so. Carlisle, 1-0 winners against Bradford, with Bennett scoring the match winner in the 57th minute. We had 20-6 shots for Carlisle and 9-0 on target. And here's the game I was talking about. So it was 9-goal Fuller between Bolton and Port Vale, with Port Vale winning at 6 goals to 3. And guess what? We had 9 different goal scorers in this match too, so that's pretty incredible. An 8-goal game and a 9-goal game, and they're all completely different players. How often do you see that? Even the Bats scoring this many goals is a pretty weird sight. So we had O'Yeek, had League, Colin, had Montanio, Worrell, and also Smith scoring the goals for Port Vale. For Bolton, Jones, Doyle, and Isgrove. 19-14 shots for Bolton and 11-8 on target for Port Vale, an entertaining affair. Fast Green Rovers, 1-0 winners against Harrogate Town, with Matt scoring the match winner in the 57th minute. 20-14 shots for Fast Green, and we had 4-3 on target for Harrogate. Salford Sea, 1-0 winners against Barrow, with Hunter scoring the match winner there in the 49th minutes. 21-8 shots for Barrow and 4-3 on target. Yeah, I didn't see any link on the stream there, Bob Smith. Sometimes that goes to a different part of the live stream there. If there's some sort of like spam or that sort of stuff there. So you might, if you're watching this stream live, you might have to alter your chatting options because you've got the live chats and something else like that, where you can see like all the comments and other. There's another one, some that gets filtered or something, I guess. I'm not quite sure how it all works. And YouTube does that, all that sort of business, but I don't see any current links on this live stream there at the moment. But probably click on this profile, and then there might be some way you'll be able to find it anyway. Or if you make a comment after once the stream is finished there, then that's probably a lot easier way just to click on that there. And finally, we had Colchester 2-1 winners against Grimsby, which we had Smith and Harriet scoring the goals for Colchester, and we had Hendry scoring for Grimsby. 15 to 7 shots for Grimsby, and we had 2 on target each. Okay, so those are all the matches last time round. We've got a couple of games there tomorrow before we got the weekend's matches. So let's go ahead and look at them. But first, of course, how did we get on with our predictions? I managed to get 9.4 with the likes of Scunthorpe, Salford, Carlisle, and Forest Green to pick up the wins. Meanwhile, the football simulator had 14.87 with the likes of Scunthorpe, Salford, Oldham, Cheltenham, Newport, and also Colchester to win their matches there. So the overall leaderboard says the football simulator pulling away ever so slightly, 153.47. Got myself in second with 135.78. Cavan Wright is in third, 22.24. And we have ECF Scoobs in fourth place with 3.3. But of course, there's always plenty of time for the rest of the season to get involved and put your predictions either in the live stream or down in the comment section below. You feel free to do the Q&A questions there at any time there, Bob Smith. I sort of just answer the questions in between me saying all the different details for the predictions and all that. So that's last week's games. Now we're on to matchday number 17 plus a couple of catch-up games for tomorrow. So first up we have Scunthorpe as they take on Colchester. We got 25 wins for Scunthorpe compared to 16 wins for Colchester and 22 draws. Scunthorpe with 5 wins and 9 draws in the past 14 games. Odds for this match we have Scunthorpe at $2.50, $3.25 for the draw, and $2.63 for Colchester. And on the table, Scunthorpe, they come with us in 18th, 5 wins, 2 draws, and 7 defeats, getting 3 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Colchester, in 9th on the table, 6 wins, 6 draws, and 3 defeats. 2 wins and 2 draws for themselves in the past 5 games. So I'm going to favour Scunthorpe here, despite being very low down on the table. They are doing business to make up their points and get back on the winning path. So I'm going to go Scunthorpe with a 1-0 win. The football simulator is going to go with a Scunthorpe 3-2 victory. Next up, we've got Grimsby as they take on Newport. Got 14 wins for Grimsby, 10 wins for Newport and 6 draws. Grimsby 2 wins each and a draw in the past 5 games. Grimsby comes to us at time at $4.20. We got $3.40 for the draw, and we got $1.80 for Newport County. Grimsby Town 20th position with 4 wins, 3 draws, and 7 defeats, only giving themselves 2 wins to go along with 3 defeats in their past 5 matches. Now for Newport County, convincing favourites and top of the table there. 10 wins, 3 draws, and 2 defeats, getting themselves 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 games here. So that extra bonus game that they got tomorrow could really help them to try and pull away in this division. So I'm going to go with Newport County, myself and the football estimator, in fact, with a 2-0 win for Newport County. Next up, we got Exeter City taking on Tranmere. 19 wins for Tranmere, 12 wins for Exeter City, and 5 draws. Tranmere with 4 wins in the past 5 games. We got Exeter as the favourites, $1.83, $3.60 for the draw, $3.60 for Premier. Exeter City, 5th on the table, 7 wins, 6 draws, 3 defeats, with 2 wins, 2 defeats, and a draw in their past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Tranmere in 10th, 7 wins, 3 draws, and 6 defeats, winning 4 of their past 5 matches. Gonna go with Tranmere, 2-1 winners. The football side is going to go with a 4 win for Exeter City. Yes, I do have some pets there. Got a dog and also have a cat. Well, got 2 cats, but one recently went missing a few days ago, and it's been about 5 days now. So yeah, we might have lost it for good, unfortunately. So we got 1 cat and 1 dog that we definitely know about at the moment. Next up, we got Crawley taking on Barrow. Got no head-to-head records on this one. Crawley comes this as the slight favourites, $2.40. We got $3.25 for the draw and $2.70 for Barrow. At some point, you'll be able to see the picks there, Bob Smith. If you look on my past live streams, you might be able to see some of them potentially in the thumbnails or during the stream there. So be another opportunity, but yeah, not today, unfortunately. So Crawley, they comes to us in 15th with 5 wins, 5 draws, and 6 defeats. Winless in their past 5 games, 3 draws and 2 defeats. Meanwhile, for Barrow, they come to us in 21st, 2 wins, 7 draws, and 7 defeats. 3 defeats and 2 draws in the past 5 matches. Going to go up a 1-1 draw here. The football estimator is going to go up a 2-2 draw. Yeah, it's not going to happen quite now. Maybe there might be a possibility for the next live stream, which is in another 15 minutes or so. But yeah, I can't just leave and then go and get them at the moment. So just have to wait around and I'll see what I can do. Next up, we have Starford taking on Cheltenham. We've got 1 win for Cheltenham. This was a 2-0 win back in 2019. Starford's, they come to this at $2.40, $3.20 for the draw, and $2.70 for Cheltenham. Starford's 7th on the table, 7 wins, 4 draws, 4 defeats, 3 wins, and 2 losses in the past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Cheltenham, they in 2nd. They got 10 wins, 2 draws, and 4 defeats, getting 4 wins and a draw in their past 5 matches. So I'm actually going to go for Cheltenham here, 3-2 winners. Football Estimator is going to go off Cheltenham, just a narrow 1-0 win. We also got Toys Man XP8 coming to the stream, so I appreciate it. And no, unfortunately, I'm not giving any more privileges to anyone at this point in time. But if it was, I suppose you'll be one of the top of list candidates. But yeah, not going to take place at this moment in time. So next up, we have Forest Green taking on Cambridge. Oh, Cambridge, not Cambridge. Cambridge. So we've got 4 wins for Forest Green, 1 victory for Cambridge, 2017 to 2019 matches. Forest Green comes us as $2, $3.25 for the draw and $3.50 for Cambridge. Forest Green comes us in 3rd, 8 wins, 5 draws and 3 defeats. 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 matches. Cambridge comes to us in 6th, 7 wins, 4 draws, 4 defeats, with 1 win and 2 draws in the past 5 games. Going to go Forest Green, 3-1 winners, and the football science is going to go Forest Green, 1-0 winners. Unfortunately, Toys Man XP82 wouldn't be on the list for that one because a number of people have been vendetta against you with all your comments that you make there, but I sort of let it slide past. But yeah. Next up, we have Carlisle taking on Stevenage. We got 8 wins for Carlisle, 5 wins for Stevenage, and 4 draws. Stevenage, 3 wins and 2 draws in the past 6 games. Carlisle, they comes us as favourites at $1.62. We got $3.60 for the draw And we got $4.50 for Stevenage. Carlisle, 4th on the table there, with 9 wins, 2 draws, and 5 defeats. 3 wins and 2 losses in the past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Stevenage, they come in 22nd, 2 wins, 7 draws, and 7 defeats. 1 victory and 3 draws in the past 5 games. But me and the football side is going to go for a big, convincing 3-0 win for Carlisle. I'm reporting you then, you're talking about me, and still with that cancer idea, right? I don't know what you would report me for, because I don't think I'm breaking any of the YouTube policies. So I mean, you can do it if you want, but nothing's gonna come for it. Next up, we have Grimsby taking on Mansfield. 21 wins for Mansfield, 16 victories for Grimsby, and 11 draws. Mansfield 4 wins and a draw in the past 6 matches. Grimsby comes us at $2.88, $3.20 for the draw, and $2.30 for Mansfield. Grimsby, somewhat a weird cover them, but they come as in 20th. They also got their match against Newport County, so if they win both of those games, then they can shoot themselves up to 14th position at their best. 4 wins, 3 draws, and 7 defeats. They're 2 wins in the past 5 matches. And meanwhile for Mansfield, just above them at 19th, 2 wins and standing, 9 draws, and 5 defeats. 2 wins and 2 draws coming in the past 5 matches there. Going to go up a 1-1 draw for this match. The football science is going to go up Mansfield 5-1 winners. Okay, you just did report someone, but you didn't really say what the particular reason was, so it's pretty strange. But yeah, anywho, we move on to Oldham taking on Bradford. We got 47 wins for Oldham, we got 34 victories for Bradford, and we got 33 draws. Oldham 6 wins coming in the past 7 matches. Odds for this match, we have Oldham at $2.40, $3.20 for the draw, and $2.75 for Bradford. Oldham 16th, 6 wins, 2 draws, and 8 defeats. They have managed to pick up 3 victories and 2 defeats in their past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Bradford, all the way down in 23rd, unfortunately, with 3 wins, 4 draws, and 8 defeats. Going to go up Oldham, 3-1 winners. Meanwhile, the football science is going to go up a 2-2 draw. Yeah, hopefully I don't break a league in the Park one there. I know it's an expression to say like break a league in terms of like going for achievements and stuff like that, but sort of somewhat of a dodgy subject when it comes to me, since I've sort of been just trying to get back into it, managing to like jog on the spot thing recently, and I'll sort of go into more details of what happened last week's Park one. I suppose tomorrow, once I get all the venues jotted down about who managed to come first and second in those particular events. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, and then I'll be able to, hopefully it all sort of improves, recovers, and then I can actually get into some proper jogging and then running and then back to the 18 minutes, 17 minutes, 24, which I had managed to get to before. Okay, and next up we've got Morecambe as they take on Harrogate. Got no head-to-head records for this particular fixture, but we do have some odds. $2.63 for Morecambe, $3.20 for the draw, and $2.50 for Harrogate. Morecambe in 13th, 6 wins, 4 draws, and 6 defeats. Picking up 1 win and 2 draws in their past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Harrogate Town in 17th, 5 wins, 4 draws, 7 defeats. Losing 3 games, drawing 1 in the past 5 matches for themselves there. So they're going to go with Morecambe, 2-0 winners, and the football scientists going to go with Harrogate, 2-0 winners. And apparently I'm gay, apparently you know my sexual activities, but I can say that at this point in time, I have not had sexual activities with a male there, so that would mean that your statement is incorrect. Next up, we have Leighton Knight as they take on Newport County. We got 20 wins for Leighton Knight, 19 victories for Newport and 14 draws. 2 wins each in the past 5 games, including a draw as well too. So this one's probably going to be a pretty even-ish matchup here. We got 2 hours 88 for Leighton Knight, 310 for the draw, and 2 hours 30 for Newport. Leighton Knights, they come to 8th place on the table, doing impressively well this season, a lot better than what I expected them to do. They got 7 wins, 3 draws, and 6 defeats. 3 wins coming in the past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Newport County, they come to the top of the table, of course. They also got that upper match kicking off there tomorrow. So will they get their win to continue on the momentum and confidence? Or is that extra match going to be too much for them in a short space of time? And the whole point of my mum being a mum in the first place is that she's not going to be gay, is she? So, and everyone does have a mum, but depends on whether she's like still currently alive. And I can say my mum is still alive at this point in time. Okay, so we got 10 wins, 3 draws, and 2 defeats for Newport County. 2 wins, 2 draws, past 5 games. Can they manage to get that victory as they take on Grimsby there tomorrow? I think so. Well, we shall see. For this match, going to go with Newport County to win a 5-4 split, 3 goals to 2. Meanwhile, the football summations with Newport County 1-0 winners. Oh, we also got George ECFC in here, so welcome to the stream there. Nice to see you. Up the city, you're supporting what? Exeter City, I believe, there, because we also had ECF Scoobs, so AVU, that previous person that got involved with this particular leaderboard way back in the day, and maybe altered your name slightly because they did the ECFC sort of ring the bell there. And I also do know someone that does support Exeter City, so I sort of have some sort of association for them to do quite well in the League 2 this season. It's all about Exeter City. Hopefully they don't lose in the playoff final for like the 3rd or 4th time in as many years. So next up, we got Port Vale as they take on Colchester. We got 25 wins for Colchester, 21 victories for Port Vale, and 15 draws. Colchester 2 wins and 3 draws in the past 6 games. We got $2.10 for Port Vale. We got $3.30 for the draw, and we got $3.10 for Colchester. Port Vale, they come with us in 11th with 7 wins, 1 draw, and 8 defeats. They managed to win their last game after 4 defeats in a row. That was that impressive 6-3 win against Bolton Wanderers somehow. Don't know how they managed to pull that one off, but they did, at least. Meanwhile, Colchester are in 9th, 6 wins, 6 draws, and 3 defeats. 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 games. Gonna go with Colchester, they get themselves a 2-0 win here. Meanwhile, their football simulator is going to go with a 0-0 draw. Seems like Toysman XP8 really loves the word gay, so, you know, spam away. We sort of get the message there, Toysman, so feel free to talk about some other topics there to keep everyone entertained in the chat. Next up, we have Southend as they take on Scunthorpe. 25 wins for Scunthorpe, 17 wins for Southend, and we got 15 draws. Southend with a 3-2 record coming in the past 5 matches. Southend $3.25 here, $3.10 for the draw, and $2.10 for Scunthorpe. Southend, yeah, they are definitely going down this season. They're just the 1 win in 15 matches. They also got some financial issues as well too, from what I've heard. 3 draws and 11 defeats. So 6 points in total, 1 victory and 1 draw coming in the past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Scunthorpe, in 18th position, 5 wins, 2 draws, and 7 defeats. 3 wins and a draw coming in the past 5 matches. Yeah, I understand your point there, Bob Smith, but my sort of thinking process is that Toysman XP8 is a regular person in the stream. Whether he says anything positive or negative, the fact that he watches the streams really helps with my watch time. As I try to get up to 4,000 watch hours to try and get trying to earn some money on this channel. So it sort of helps with that. He's a regular person coming along, and we just don't have enough people to sort of anyway. So once we get the numbers up there, then we possibly get rid of people such as Tweedsman SB8. So next up, after Starking England Scunthorpe. So it's a 2-1 win for Scunthorpe for me, and meanwhile the football side has got a 0-0 draw. And also, for we sort of put him in a time-out ban there, he might just leave the stream. So we don't want that. We want him to stick around. So that's the way we're going to wait at this point in time. And last up, we have Warsaw as they take on Bolton. We've got 12 wins for Bolton, 8 wins for Warsaw, and 4 draws. Bolton 6 wins in the past 7 games. Warsaw are the favourites here at $2.20, $3.25 for the draw, and $3 for Bolton. Warsaw are 14th, 4 wins, 9 draws, and 3 defeats. 1 victory and 2 draws in the past 5 games. And meanwhile for Bolton, that comes as a 12th, 4 wins in the past 5 matches. They have 6 wins, 4 draws, and 6 defeats. Oh, nice to hear, Bob Smith. What particular videos? Just 4 of them in general, or just pick and choose the ones that you like? So I'm glad you like them. So I'm going to go with Bolton to get a 2-0 win. Meanwhile, the football side is going to go up a 2-1 win for Bolton Wanderers. So that concludes matchday number 17 up in Sky Bet League 2. So we have a few minutes to go before the next live stream there. So now is the good opportunity to get involved and ask some questions in the stream before we move on to the Van One National League predictions, which is in the 5th tier of English football. And what's Toysman talking about now? Yeah, Toysman watches me every day and dislikes, but you know, the fact that you watch me every day must mean that you must like me in some way. And that waste of the spoon cell thing. And we've got a math question coming in here, so let's see what we can do with this answer. Watched every video I posted. Well, there's like what, over 1,000 videos on the channel there. The kids actually made some more comments there afterwards as well too. Some aware and can answer along. Yeah, we got this big math question, and the answer is 1.579e plus 137 to that one 2068. So yeah, that's a common thing in these live streams there at the moment. We've got some big math questions going on. But yeah, that now's the point for the Q&A session there. We only got a couple of minutes to go, so it's going to be a pretty short one. But we'll get more of a chance in the final stream of the day. What is A plus B? A plus B equals C. Well, it sort of depends what you count A and B is. You sort of need a somewhat formula to somewhat work it out. Not quite like the triangle calculations one. And A plus Z. So as things stand there, Newport County got themselves a 1-point lead over Cheltenham. Then we got likes of Forest Green, Carlisle, Exeter City, which quite a few of us sort of appoint Exeter City, so they better get promoted this season. We've got Cambridge, Salford, which is odds on to win this division, but they are somewhat making it hard work for themselves. Leighton Orient are in the midst. Colchester, Tranmere, Port Vale, Bolton Wanderers in 12th is pretty terrible. And yet, if you stick around, once we get up to 500 subscribers, there'll be quite a lot of dancing involved. So that should be an interesting live stream once that comes around. Can you put the next stream on the chat? Yeah, I might be able to sort of live stream. But, see what we can do. Just load it up. And thank you, and no. Yeah, it's taking a bit of time to load, isn't it? Come on. While to load on the computer. But basically what you can do is go onto my channel and then you go into videos, and then there's an option to go into live streams, and then it'll show the next upcoming live stream. Or you'll be able to see me pop up with notifications if you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and then it'll pop up that way. We've also got another person coming in here, which is Wright. So welcome to the stream. We're just about finishing this live stream here, but don't worry. Go onto my channel, find my National League predictions, and then you'll see me pop up once again there. So I'm scheduled for right now, so better leave. Got all these predictions down for League 2. Feel free to comment down below and see how we get on next time. But we'll see you on the other stream. Cheers.